Hello Virgo, here's a reading for you for May 2018. Generally for the time when the sun is in the sign of Taurus, your sister sign, earth sign. Beautiful time here where I live. Spring is here. So, this reading is for you if you have your sun, moon or rising sign in the sign of Taurus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Check your other signs and remember you are the only one who has control over your life. Not me, not tarot, nor any other reader. The future isn't set in stone. I only read energies here, and these energies are showing up to help you work with them and create your life as you will. Okay, let's start. Please guide me for Virgo. I'm using heptapod spread, that is my own spread. I invented after I watched a beautiful movie, Arrival. So you have 7 of Cups in the middle, indicating you. 9 of Cups in your head. Capricorn has just had it. In the past, 7 of Wands. Your challenge is 5 of Wands. How to cope with the challenge with the Chariot. Your strength, King of Cups. What to focus on, the High Priestess. And the last one is perhaps the outcome, perhaps the insight, the advice, the vista, the view. You have the World. The card of ending something successfully. Okay, so what do I see here? At the bottom of the deck you have the Wheel. Ever changing, ever turning wheel of life. So it seems you are in this situation when you don't know what to do. You don't know what to choose. This is the card of being up in the clouds, not really in touch with whatever is happening. When I see this girl, she's on an island amidst water, watching many cups, many different possibilities, but not grabbing them at all, as if the sheer view was quite enough for her. Not realizing, not making it true. It is also a card of being in a dreamy mood, and there's nothing wrong in dreaming, in having plans and dreams. But once you have it, if you want to achieve it, you need to step out and take one, choose one, and make it come true. Okay. So which one will you choose, Virgo? In your head, you have your happiness. That's what I feel here. 9 of Cups is being present in the moment and already having cups. This girl is not having them. She's only observing the possibilities, the unwinding paths towards many different futures. Here you already have your emotional fulfillment. It is accepting and taking whatever life brings you with grace. Here we can see different kinds of fruits. But I feel these can also be difficult energies, but it's your attitude that matters here. Your attitude makes you happy, whether you are able to allow everything to happen in your life and to embrace it whether you are able to embrace things happening in your life. That's a quite stagnant card too. When you are in this position, you don't really need to change because you have everything you want. You have everything you need. And it doesn't have to be really abundance. Sometimes this card is just enough. Just enough. That's in your head. Perhaps there is something you are still lacking, and that's why you're thinking, what can it be? What will bring me this final happiness here? In the past, you have Seven of Wands, which is the card of someone who is in defensive position, but also in the upper position. These wands, there are plenty of them. You are alone here, but you're upstairs, so you will, or you have defended yourself without a problem. Defending something important, being ready to stand by something, perhaps your beliefs, your things that are important to you. You defended this, but you also needed to defend this. So we have 7 and 7 here, and another 7 here. 7 is the number of work, also an angelic number, a magical number. So there's work here already done and in the making. In the position of challenge, you have 5 of Wands. And I feel this may be about the inability to choose one direction. Here in this card, these wands are in order. They are in order. They have the same vector, the same direction. But in traditional tarot deck, you would see many different directions pointed by these wands. So there is a conflict here. There is a inability to choose one path, to channel energy towards one goal, one direction. There are many things that are pulling you, that are pulling your energy. And as it appears in a position of challenge, this can be difficult for you because sometimes it is needed. Sometimes you need to hear many voices in order to decide what do you really want to do. Sometimes you need to be in a state of conflict. But here, it seems that this is difficult for you to withstand that, because what you really need is to move forward from this and from this. And the Chariot is helping you to do this. I feel plenty of water in your reading. We have water here, water here. This is a Cancer card. Here we have another water card, King of Cups. Can be Scorpio, can be Pisces, can be another Cancer. The High Priestess is also very watery energy. Connected with your intuition and with the moon. She has the moon at her feet, as you can see. Yeah. So I feel this is about moving in an emotional realm. Perhaps you feel too many things and many things are pulling you in different directions. What you need to do is to channel your energy. The Chariot is very much about channeling energy, making use of both black and white horse, not only the white one as we usually do. This is also using this dark yin, wet, feminine energy to to move forward. It's about overcoming obstacles by integration of many different things, of many different emotions, of different experiences and different qualities in your life. So use both your feminine and masculine side in order to move from this conflict. In the position of your strength, you have King of Cups, and that's why I say the cups are so important here in this reading. It's about emotions. The Capricorn reading was also about emotions. So perhaps there's a theme here for you. King of Cups is someone who's very aware what's there in the cup, what's there in the heart. And in the place of his heart, that's the first time I see it. He has a little fish here on his heart. So he's very sure of his emotions, is what I feel. He's feeling like fish in the water in his emotions. He knows the inside, the contents of this cup, of his heart, and he's ready to share it with whomever he chooses. A very stable person. Water is usually seen as something very versatile and changing, but the King of Cups isn't afraid of this because he's very much aware of what's deep inside in the waters, that he's a master of emotions. So this is your strength, knowing what's going on in your emotional life. You know precisely, but perhaps you need some kind of impulse to move forward with what to do next, what to choose next, where to place your emotions in order to have this peaceful Nine of Cups energy in your life. What to focus on? You have the High Priestess, which is your intuition, definitely your intuition. What your guts are telling you. What does your heart tell you? The High Priestess knows. She sees beyond and through the curtains of illusion, and she's very much connected with water. It's not seen here, but usually she's having one of her feet in the water. Also her gown is water-like, flowing. So there's this connection between her and water and the moon, which is all about your emotions, and looking into this mysterious pomegranate fruit that somehow symbolizes your heart. You know your heart is the main message here in this reading. So perhaps fear not to look deep into it and see many things in it. Don't be afraid to see all that is in your heart, because that's the source of life for you. The last card you can see here is the World. The World indicates the ending of an important phase of your life. It's the Saturn card. The Saturn is a very tough teacher who checks if we are ready to live a life to the fullest. The teacher that brings tough lessons, but if we make it, the reward is great. So this is the card of reward. If you are brave enough, if you know your heart, if you are not afraid to defend what's important for you, to defend what you believe in, then the reward is coming for you, Virgo. Okay. And it's all about the change in your life, about being in the center of the change, being the master of change. Let's look at the Shamanic Healing Oracle card. One card for you, Virgo. One card for Virgo, please. Virgo. Omens. It's very much about intuition, I feel. Let me read you. It's number 31. So we have omens. Hawks are messengers. This majestic bird flies high and reaches the realms of the spirit. They bring back messages from both the seen and unseen. Drawing this card speaks of focus and intuition. Pay attention to the coincidences in your life right now. Focus on where you want to go. How high do you want to fly? Yeah. Where do you want to go? When you see a hawk, someone is trying to get your attention. Pay attention to serendipity in your life. Be glad, for this is a reminder that you are living in the flow of energy. Things will soon shift for you. So, a very peaceful reading for you, Virgo. And that's quite nice, I think. Peaceful moment in life. Always welcome. So, I wish you a beautiful month of May. Blessings.